What is trauma? I mean, is it one's own unique experience? I mean, really, what is trauma? Is it something that the psychologist creates to justify something that somebody's going through, or what is it? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I personally have a bias. I don't really believe in, psychologists, because when I took pre-psych, I learned that anything could be classified depending on what definition that they put with a word. So, I asked, what is trauma? And I think for myself, and I just say trauma is nothing more than lingering pain from an experience. And everyone handles pain and experiences different, but to classify all that under one word and call it trauma. And it seems like trauma, the word trauma, has become the norm. You always hear people say trauma, trauma, trauma. They've been traumatized, but life is traumatic in itself, because life is pain, I never hear the reverse, though, about people being cheerful and happy. They make that seem more regular than pain. And if pain is trauma, then that's just what it is. Now, I don't know what these quote-unquote so-called professionals or experts like to say to make themselves feel justified for the things that they come up with, but I just think we can't keep using trauma from somebody's unique experience to justify things that they do, or to justify not coming out of a shell. Everybody's built for different things. Somebody's built for something that somebody else is not built for. We handle things all differently, but we can't keep treating everything the same by labeling it with one name. I mean, it's almost like the word felon. I mean, we just say, oh, that person's a felon. He or she did this, he or she is a felon. Okay, I need to know what that person is a felon for. I mean, maybe you did something in banking. Does that alleviate you from working in daycare, working for any other service? I mean, maybe you did something in a daycare. Does that stop you from working in the bank? I don't know. So again, we use these words and we come up with a definition, but yet what about the details? That's just my observation.